Today, using the Scratch website, you are going to create a Valentine's Day card. So you need to make sure you're at scratch.mit.edu. You also need to make sure you are logged in to your account. You're going to make a Valentine's card that's going to look very much like this. And when I play this card, this is what it's going to do. So to get started with that, we're going to go up here and we're going to click on Create. The first thing that needs to be set up is we are going to title our Scratch project right here. Right here is where I'm going to title it, and I'm going to call it Valentine's Card. And then our cat is our default sprite, which I do not need. So I'm going to click on the scissors and delete. Now notice my cursor is now a scissors. I'm going to delete the cat. So the first thing I want is a stage. So I'm going to set my stage to be Valentine's. So right over here on the left, down below under New Backdrop, right here, I'm going to choose a new backdrop from the library. I'm going to go into Holiday, and I'm going to choose one of these hearts. I think I'll choose this one here. Click OK. Then we're going to program this backdrop. So right here, I'm going to go back over here to Scripts to get my blocks. Everything with my card will be activated when the green flag is clicked. When the green flag is clicked, I would like my card to change its color. So I went to Looks. I'm going to go change color. Let's see how I want that done. Excuse me. And then I'm going to have it change color once. Then it's going to wait. Instead of waiting 1 second, I'm going to change this to 0.5. And it's going to repeat that 10 times. So when I click the green flag, the colors here change 10 times. Now I am ready to add a face, or a heart, excuse me. So I'm going to go over here to a new sprite right below my stage. This little troll looking like guy is my sprite library. And I'm going to go over here to Holiday. And since this is for Valentine's, I'd like you to stick with one of the hearts. So you can go ahead and choose a heart and click OK. Now we want our heart to act like it's beating. I'm going to move my heart kind of right in the middle. So I'm going to go to my events and get my flag. Then I'm going to, one thing before I change anything here, I'm going to go down here to set the size. I want it to start at 100%, so it starts a little bit bigger. Then, inside a repeat, I am going to get a repeat from Control. Then I'm going to change the size. What's going to happen is I'm going to change size by 10. Then it is going to wait and have it wait like 0.5 seconds or 0.25. 0.25. We'll have it really do it quick. Then Looks and then change size by, and this one here will be -10. -10. And then a wait again, and this will be 0.25. 0.25. So now my heart will appear like it's beating. While the backdrop is changing colors. Okay, so the next thing I would like to happen now is I'm going to add a new sprite again, but this time I'm going to add some words. So I'm going to go to this paintbrush right here next to New Sprite, Paint New Sprite, and I'm going to type my text, and then I'm going to choose kind of a darker pink color, something kind of dark. I want it to stand out, and then kind of in the middle of my graph right here, I'm going to double click, and I'm going to turn on caps lock. Happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you spell it right. Make sure you capitalize it. Okay, while this is still selected, if I need to, I can move it around like this if I need to. Move it over a tad. Okay, once I have it how I want it to look, I go over here to scripts and it shows up. If I go to the very edge of it, I can still move it. Okay, so now I'm going to activate this with a sound. So I'm going to go up here to sound. Look at where I went for sound. I'm going to go right here to the sound library. And now I'm going to choose a dance. Notice there's different dances and you can listen to them to choose them. I'm going to choose the celebrate dance. Dance celebrate and click OK. That's going to be my sound. Now I need to add it to the block. So I go to scripts, I go to events, when green flag clicked. Now I'm going to go to sound and I'm going to play until end. And notice my sound is there, dance celebrate until done. All right, I want one last sprite today. And I'm going to go over here to just a fantasy. I just want a little character. So I'm going to choose this character right here. Click OK. Now this character is going to move down towards the corner. Okay, now this character is kind of big, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. When this is clicked, I'm going to go to looks, and I'm going to decrease the size down to 80%. Then this guy is going to do some moving, so I'm going to have him motion, turn right, and instead of 15, I'm going to go 180. Now if you think about it, if he did that 10 times, or not 180, 18. If you did that 10 times, it'd be 180. I want it to go all the way around. So I'm going to have it repeat that 20 times. Okay, so that, watch what happens. Okay, so he went all the way around. I'll stop it here. So now I want him to go all the way around, then I want him to wait a second. Then I want him to do that again, and I think I'm going to put all of that now inside a repeat. I'm going to try that like 4 times and see what happens. Hey. All right, so there we have our animated Valentine's Day card. Okay, so you can check your blocks. Go down here underneath your stage. Here's your stage, here's your backdrop. This is how I have my backdrop animated to change color. Then I have my heart, and my heart is animated to kind of change its size and make it look like it's beating. Then I have my Happy Valentine's Day text. That's going to play the sound. And then I have my character, and that's going to spin around. I could actually have a character over here that would turn the other way as well. But this is how much we got done in class to create your Valentine's Day card. So here's Valentine's Day. If you go up here to File, you can click Save Now, and you will have a saved Valentine's Day card. Thank you.